Well, you can tell everyone I'm a damn disgrace. Drag my name all over the place. I don't care anymore. You can tell everybody about the state I'm in. You won't catch me crying 'cause I just can't win. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore, yeah. I don't care what you say. I don't play the same games you play. 'Cause I've been talking to the people that you call it friends, and it seems to me there's a means.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
I don't care anymore.
Y'all let me know if the stream gets messed up. I don't. Apparently, there's like a.
I can sit here and buy my
I
time.
think there's like a
I got nothing to lose.
regional outage or something. Because I tried to call the Wi-Fi company. You know, they have after-hours service. It was busy, which tells me there's 1,000 other people calling with the same problem I had.
What you say.
Which I don't really have problems with my internet. I had an internet shutdown like a couple of months ago for the first time in 5 years here. This is only the second time it's ever happened. But I'll give it a try. I am a little bit perturbed, believe me. We'll give it a shot, bro.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Well, I don't care now what you say. 'Cause every day I'm feeling
I didn't even get to
fine
change.
with myself. And I don't care now what you say. I'll do alright by myself, 'cause I know.
I've got to clear my mind now because I had a whole bunch of shit I wanted to say until the internet problems happened. Now my mind has been erased. Come on, guys. The least you can do is hit the thumbs up, okay? You got 15 people in here so far. 4 likes. You can do better than that, all right? I've been bending over backwards for the past 30 minutes, putting myself through stress just to get the show started.
No more. 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 No more, no more, no more, no more.
Yeah, I know all the internet jokes. The truth is, though, like I said, I don't have any really complaints about my internet. I mean, It's been a couple years since I've had any internet issues as far as live streaming. The internet went out in the whole house. My son came to me, he's like, internet's out. My TV went off, it runs through the internet. Everything went out. And like I said, I tried to call the customer service line, and it was busy. And when it's busy, that means there's 1,000 people calling them at one time.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but
I don't know if you know who I am.
well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you couldn't wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, I remember, don't worry.
Casket!
I never forget, it's the first time
Look down in the bayou.
we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me. The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Some strangers to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. But I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
All I see is Mike Tyson.
For all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
What do y'all want to see tonight for the opener? We got NASCAR guy. We got the garbage committee. We got the titty song. I do like the titty song. I'm not going to lie. That's definitely one of my favorites. I don't think it's a fan favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Yeah. I'll surprise you.
suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had. Oh, let me suck them titties right now. From midnight turn to dawn, girl. Suck one, maybe two.
Then your boy gone.
Yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Call-In Show. Every single Wednesday and Friday night at 10 p.m. year round. That's right. There is no off season around here, except for when the internet is down. Oh, man. That's just my luck. This morning, this must be bad luck Wednesday. This morning for the midday show, I spent an hour putting together a video montage, can't even talk. The editing software that I used crashed right before the show, so I couldn't use that. And then tonight, the internet worked fine all day, no problem. I come up here 15 minutes before the show starts to get the show set up. All of a sudden, people start coming out of their bedrooms. Dad, the internet's down. Mrs. Pete's downstairs. The TVs are down. I try to get on to start the show. Internet's down. Anyway, I'm not going to let it bother me. We're here now. We're only 43 minutes late. No big deal, right? It's not like anybody has anything else to do on a Wednesday night at 10:43. So, of course, this is a call-in show. The call-in show is driven by the callers. That's right. I want to hear from you. There's a StreamYard link in the description of the video. It's also being posted periodically throughout the chat by myself and my boy Nightbot. You click that link, you follow the prompts, just like using a phone, bro. I had so many things I wanted to talk about, too. And I got all flustered with the internet trying to get the show started. Well, one thing, I was listening to the Tiger Cat show for the since like 7 o'clock, and there's a lot going on there. A lot going on that I wanted to talk about. Also, I got to tell you something. The costumes for this Slob Olympics that's coming up here in a couple weeks. I won't tell you what Huffer Billy Paw sent me because I don't want to out him. But Huffer Billy Paw, my man HBP, texted me and sent me a picture of his slob costume, which by the way is amazing and fantastic. There's no doubt about it. But there was more going on there than meets the eye. That's all I'll say. I think some people are taking this thing a little bit too far. I want to go ahead and just... This is a public service announcement, okay? I again want to remind everybody that the crazier the costume, the better. That's great. But there is, believe it or not, even with the slobs, at least a little bit of boundaries. Okay? So everybody, let's just keep that in mind. I think I talked HBP off the ledge. Well, his costume that he sent me the picture of was amazing and fantastic. But he was going to add something to it, and I had to go ahead and tell him that probably wasn't a good idea. You have to realize where we're at and what we're doing, and also the people that are going to be there. Not, us and other than us, but mainly kids. I'm bringing my kids. Other people are bringing their kids. So let's keep it at least somewhat, reasonable. You know what I mean? A poverty Gamecock connection? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, bro. All right. Well, since we're late tonight, I'm not going to waste any time. All right. So cheers to the chat, and then we'll get right to the phone lines. I know some people are back there waiting. I don't want to keep them waiting any longer. It's already late. We got here. A Traveling Fool says, yo. Neo's here. Nate the Great. SO. What's up, SO? Matt Dummett. Mrs. Peete. She says, I don't care anymore. You hear me? I don't care no more. She don't care what Pete says. Which is true. What's up, Luke? Tiger Cat. Fred K. Paxton says, I'm a WWE fan again. What made you be a WWE fan again? The only thing good about the WWE is the women. Is that even WWE? I don't know. But they're all smoking hot. I still don't watch it. It's going to take more than hot women to get me to watch wrestling. I'm just sorry. It just is. What's up, Hoghead? Hufferbilly Paul, my man, Sir UGA. Harold Gray. What's up, Harold? B Bean says, I love Phil Collins. I do too. Phil Collins is the GOAT, bro. And then there's really no discussion. That's the end of the conversation. What's up, Zona Tucson 93? Looking forward to seeing him. Country Tiger. The Nature Boy. Jerome. Lizard Circus. Bulldog JC. Twisted Rooster. Big Vol Daddy. Speaking of crashed, my effing computer crashed while I was on delay with slob training video to do next week. Yeah, that reminds me. And no pressure, okay? But we are, what are we now? 10 days, almost 9 days away from the Slob Olympics, and there's only been one, not 0, not 2, not 3, but one Slob Olympics training video, and that's mine. I'm gonna need you guys to step your game up. I heard Nate say on the TK show that he was doing one, which is great. I hope Sea-Dog puts one together because he does epic videos every year. And a lot of other people too. So you're running out of time. The pressure's on everybody. Okay? I went to the ends of the earth. Literally. The end of the earth. To do my training video. And I spent money to do it. Wahoo Brad, what's up, buddy? John Serene, Gold and Blue Kevin. Exploring with Ben and Sam. Fishing football. Joe D. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Joe, did you make another account, bro? It's fine. Welcome back, buddy. You know. What's up, K-Dog? Rat Dog is here. Ballard Sports Media. All right. All right. We won't waste any more time, guys. No reason to do that. I've wasted enough time already. Nobody's here to look at my ugly face or listen to me ramble on for an hour and 10 minutes. Let's get to the phone lines, shall we? Of course, like always, I will take these in the order that they came in. So if I don't pick your phone call up first, sit tight. I'll be with you in just a minute. I don't play around. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Nat. It's Nate the Great. How you doing, Pete?
Nate.
What's up?
I had a great idea. This is one of the things I wanted to talk about, but I got so flustered with the internet.
Yeah.
I have such a short memory, Nate. You know what I normally do? I write stuff down during the day for the shows. And unfortunately, tonight I didn't do that. Like, I had a lot of different ideas for the show. I didn't write them down.
Right.
But they were at the forefront of my mind. Yeah. And as soon as I tried to start the show and had internet problems, all that left my brain. But now it's starting all to come back to me. Now, do you remember the conversation that was going on the TK show right before my show about the murder trial?
Yeah, I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah. So anyway, it's not about the Murdaugh trial.
Yeah.
But there was people in the comments making a lot of jokes about, like Sir UGA was saying, so-and-so did it in the kitchen with a candlestick. He killed his family with a candlestick. Do you remember the board game Clue, Nate?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Colonel Mustard did it in the study with the revolver or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I had a great idea because that's all I do have is great ideas. I don't have ideas that aren't great. Nate.
No, wait. You have amazing.
I have amazing ideas. So how in the off season, especially when we get deep into the summertime when people are starving for football and people like me and everybody else, we start doing other things to fill the time on these late night streams. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people do trivia. I've done trivia. Traveling Fools does trivia. A lot of other channels will do trivia, and it's fun. Mm-hmm. So I had an idea. What do you think about a YouTube Clue game?
I would love that.
Now, instead of Colonel Mustard and whoever else is in the Clue game, replace them with people from YouTube. And it doesn't have to be YouTubers. It can be people from the comment section or callers or whatever. And associate a murder weapon with what they are. Like, in other words, here's an example. And you're a perfect example. That's why you reminded me of this.
Oh, God. Okay.
You replaced... Nate did it in the kitchen with the hammer. Yes. Right? Uncle Lou did it in the living room.
With his camera.
With an air fryer. BVD did it in the conservatory with his fake leg.
Bro, this
is. Do you know what independence looks like, bro? You're staring at it. I still love you, but I don't like you, bro.
Now tell me that's not a great idea.
That is amazing. Fantastic.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
When we could start.
So I can't wait to do it. I don't know. I have to sit down and assign all the different people and assign what weapons they would use to kill people with, and then we can figure the game out. I'm just in the, I'm just now developing. I'm in the developmental part of the game. I'm just spitballing with the idea. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, it's a great idea. I know a great idea when I hear it.
But what should we call it though? The game, like, or is it just gonna be Clue?
YouTube Clue. That's what we'll call it.
I was gonna have an idea, but I think your game name is pretty much perfect. Perfecto.
Yes, thank you.
I was gonna suggest like Slob and Clue. I don't know. That's horrible.
Slob Clue? Well, that's another. Well, the name's not important. But we need to figure the game out first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Clue. Somebody said Uncle Clue.
Uncle Lou.
No. But anyway, yeah. But so that was one of the ideas I had. So anyway, what do you want to talk about, Nate? You're the caller, not me.
Yeah. I want to talk about my training video for this weekend.
Oh. Okay. What about it?
So I've never done I've never done a premiere video before, but I'm going to try my best to do whatever the edits and stuff because I don't have a YouTube studio and stuff. I just have a phone. I don't own a PC. So I probably will, I'm not used to this. I'm used to YouTube, but I'm not used to editing and stuff. But I'll try my best though.
Yeah, well, I mean, every training video I've ever done was just with my cell phone in my backyard.
Okay.
I mean, and there was really no editing that went into it other than just clipping different things together. Which, believe me, anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Now, the one that I did, the one that I did this time was a whole different story. I mean, that took me 8 hours between shooting the video and editing the video. I had a lot of different footage and I had to squeeze it into a 4-minute video. So that was that was time consuming, but yeah, you can do it. You can do it, Nate. I believe in you.
I know I can do it too, and plus I have a middle school. I don't go to middle school anymore, but I do have middle school near my house, and they have a football field. I can do the tater throw there, and 4-yard dash. Hopefully, I don't hurt myself.
There's no. I want to put this out there too, because Nate brings up a great point. Yeah. There's no such thing as a bad Slob Olympics training video. I've never seen a bad one. No, it's impossible to make a bad one.
Yeah, just look at Sea Dogs, for example. It's not bad. It's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just doing one is great. It doesn't matter. Actually, the worse, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only place on the internet where you can make a terrible video and it is considered better than if it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. I agree. Plus, most worst videos get more views. I mean,
I don't know about that. Well, look, Slob Olympics training videos are not going to get views because
But you know what I mean, though. Like, whatever. I was thinking about clipping some clips of Vic to raging.
Oh, see, now you're thinking the right direction, Nate. I like where your head is at. You're going straight after. You went straight for Vic's throat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to do that.
No, this rivalry is only for Slob Olympics. That's it. No, it's not beef or anything. It's just a fun rivalry for Slob Olympics. If everyone wants to know, it's just for the Slob Olympics. That's it. Yeah. And after the Slob Olympics, it's truce.
All right.
But yeah, I know you have some callers, but I'll tell you this real quick. That do you remember? I suggested that video of Vic raging about Falcons, Atlanta Falcons not winning stuff. He said, "God fucking damn it." I don't know if you remember that, but
no, I don't remember that. But what's your point?
That's probably going to be in the video.
Oh, don't give your video away.
Well,
yeah, let's leave it to our imagination. That way, it'll surprise us even more when we see it. That's the thing, Nate.
All right. Hopefully, I don't hurt myself or fall.
Yeah. Hopefully you do, and you get it on camera so we can all laugh at you.
Shut up.
Yes. All right.
Okay. All right. See you. Pete.
All right. See you later, Nate. Thanks for the call, buddy. Nate coming out saying he's going to make a training video, which I cannot wait to see, if I'm being honest. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Pete.
What's up, man?
First time caller, long time slob.
First time caller, long time slob. Let everyone know who we're speaking with.
This is Bulldog Brian.
Bulldog Brian.
Now, we are just 10 days away from one of the greatest sporting events that happen all year round. Better than the Super Bowl. Better than the national championship. What the fuck is a kilometer? So who gives a damn about soccer?
Yeah. Are you in a car wash right now?
No, I'm at work currently.
Oh. Man, damn, this man's got dedication. He's calling in from work. So you work a night shift?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you're coming to the Slob Olympics.
Correct. I'm coming in competing.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Do you live in the state of South Carolina?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I think I work like 10 minutes away from where you live at.
Oh, so now this is all starting to make sense. You work in a factory?
No, I work at I work at Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, you're the one that said if I came in there, you would give me a tiger paw shaped pizza.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what I wanted to talk about tonight is, sorry. What I was wanting to talk about tonight.
What is that sound that keeps happening? Are you pressure washing pizzas?
No, that's the dishwasher right now.
Oh, the dishwasher.
Yeah. Sorry if it's really loud.
It is, yeah.
I do apologize about that, so I'll make it quick and short.
All right.
Basically, I'm Vic's anger translator for this year, and what he would like me to portray from himself to Nate in words that he doesn't really know how to articulate them into. He's gonna roll Nate around like he's a bunch of dough.
Damn.
Then he's gonna send him right out off of the beaches of Isle of Palm.
Damn.
And that's all. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, Bulldog Brian. That's a loud-ass dishwasher. It's like, hey, what's up? You're on with Pete. Who am I speaking with? Yeah, this is Bulldog Brian. Like, oh, bro. Hey, what you want to talk about, Brian? I can't wait to meet Brian. He did tell me that if I came to his Pizza Hut, that he would make me a tiger paw shaped pizza, and he would give it to me for free. I think I might have to take him up on that, because I'll walk in there and I'll be like, yeah. He'll be like, hey, sir, may I take your order? Or do you have a takeout? I'll go, no. My name is PigskinPeete, and Bulldog Brian has a tiger paw shaped pizza waiting for me for free. Thank you. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Oh, what's good, sir?
Is today like April Fool's or something? I feel like I'm getting punked. Where's Ashton Kutcher at? Are you Ashton Kutcher?
What?
Are you Ashton Kutcher?
No.
Do you know who Ashton Kutcher is?
No.
Do you know what punked is?
No.
No? Damn. Huh. What do I do?
Well, I know what I'm going to do. And
I'm in a conundrum. Huh?
I know what I'm going to do, and that is say a prayer to baby Jesus, because it appears that Jim Harbaugh's flirtation has translated over to Jesse Minter, our defensive coordinator. There's rumors of him taking the Eagles job.
Has anyone told you how that you're a persistent person, that you don't take no for an answer?
I don't have any cognitive ability to acquire persistence for myself, sir.
Well, clearly you do. Yes, you do. You need to give yourself more credit. And I want to go ahead and tell you this. I respect people who are persistent, even if I disagree with them. Persistence is actually a good quality to have.
Right, yeah, but also we're gonna do our first college basketball trash talking with North Carolina, because they struggling with a 10-17 Notre Dame team, and they are currently on the verge of becoming the first AP preseason #1 ranked team to miss the NCAA tournament. So as far as I'm concerned, Hubert Davis can smell my shits and smell my asshole.
See, Ballman, I saw you in the back room and I picked your phone call up anyway. Do you remember the conversation we had last week? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What did I say?
I can't call in until 19.
Yeah. So are you 18 now?
No.
No. What else did I tell you? Do you remember?
I did hit my head. Well, I did fall down my basement stairs and hit my head, so maybe I know.
You fell down the stairs and hit your head between the last time we talked last week and now?
Yep.
Are you okay, bro?
Yes.
Okay. That's the most important thing. I'm glad you're okay.
I busted my shoulder a little bit, but
You're starting to sound like me at the Slob Olympics. Falling down, busting your shoulder. Yeah, I can relate, bro. But anyway, I don't know why we're reliving this. What I told you last week was, first of all, that you're not of age to call into a show like this and say the things that you're saying. And second of all, I said that I think you're hilarious, because I do think you're hilarious. I think you're great, because I do think you're great. And I love you, because I do love you. So none of those last three things have anything to do with the fact that I can't talk to you. And I shouldn't have picked it up in the first place, because you went right back into your old stick again. And I don't even know why I'm still doing this with you. So for one last time, ball and AC, do you understand what I'm saying?
assuming I don't hit my head again, yes.
All right. Okay, good. I hope you don't hit your head again. Thank you for the call. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Get the fucking ball away. Hey, Pete, it's Ballard. How you doing?
Hey, man. Who are you talking to just now?
I'm watching Alabama basketball.
Oh, is that why you're over there?
By the way, I know we talk college football over here, but have you followed the Brandon Miller story? We had this player that supposedly had a gun and like shot somebody and everything.
Yes, I know the story you're talking about. What about it?
Yeah. I just didn't know if you had followed it.
I mean, I know the story. I don't really know. I haven't followed it that closely. I mean, I know what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So what's the situation with Alabama basketball? Let's go ahead and bore everybody. Well, what's going on with Alabama basketball?
Well, we're like the number 2 team in the nation right now, 23-4.
Is that true? I didn't even know that.
Dude, they are balling out.
Alabama's ranked number 2 in the country right now?
In men's round ball, yes.
I did not know that. No, I did not know that.
And we're losing to South Carolina currently by 2.
Oh, that's poverty, because they're terrible.
That is poverty.
That is poverty.
Yeah.
They're even worse than Clemson. Although I think Clemson might have won tonight. Clemson's fight. Look, it's the third week of February, and every single year in the third week of February, Clemson is fighting and clawing and scratching. No pun intended. The Tigers are scratching and clawing for a tournament spot. Now, most years under Brad Brownell, they don't get that spot. Yeah. Some years they do. But I don't know. We'll see what happens this year. I'm not sure they're going to make it.
Right. Let's change the subject over to college football, obviously. You know, when you look at this upcoming season in 2023, we actually begin the whole conference realignment when you look at UCF, BYU, Houston, and then Cincinnati going over to the Big 12. Do you have any expectations for them necessarily? Or I guess what I'm asking is what intrigues you the most about those 4 teams in the Big 12?
Well, before Luke Fickell left and took the job at Wisconsin, I was going to say Cincinnati would come in and be a factor immediately, but I don't know now. They're going through a transition.
Yeah.
And I guess other than that, the other three teams that are coming in, I believe there's going to be at least a 1 or 2 or maybe even 3-year transition period. It's a big difference. And people, and this is the thing. People don't realize the difference between Power 5 ball and Group of 5 ball.
Right.
Yes, Group of 5 has, some teams that have some great players on it, but not, it's sort of like, that's a bad comparison. But the level of competition for these teams is going to raise exponentially from one season to another, and there's going to be a learning curve there, and they're going to have to recruit better and all that. So I don't think they'll necessarily be that big of a factor year one, but after a couple years, I could see UCF being a factor, Cincinnati being, any of them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that where they play, like you compare them to Georgia, Clemson, Alabama, the bigger teams, and they're nothing. But I think that they're considered, major programs, and I guess you could say powerhouse in terms of where they specifically play. I mean, even BYU's had killer teams and has put, great players in the NFL. I know people get so hung up on this whole conference realignment. They get butthurt and everything, but I'm actually pretty excited about it, especially when Texas and OU come to the SEC in 2 years or 1 year, whatever.
Yeah, if I were them, I don't know how I'd feel about it, but as a fan of a team who's not either one of those teams or even in that conference, I think that's great entertainment.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it,
Me too. But yeah, that's all I got for you tonight, man. I love you guys and keep putting out great content, Pete.
All right. Thank you, Ballard. You too, buddy. Good talking to you. Good luck to your Alabama Crimson Tide in the tournament. I did not know that they were that good at basketball. Alabama's a basketball skew. All right, next on the line, what's up? You're on with Pete. And then after that, we got Shady and Fools. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Boy, it's tough in them deep dish pizza pan cleaning streets, ain't it?
Yeah.
Aren't you glad that he waited for your show instead of doing that in the middle of TK?
Look, I'm no stranger to people calling in while they're working and having noise in the background. All right. No. That shit was crazy. It sounded like he was pressure washing his cell phone.
He's going to come down there to the Slob Olympics and pressure wash y'all's asses off the beach.
He was nice enough to offer me a free pizza, though, so.
Yeah, in the form of HBP.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to call in and, well, that came up too, but I just wanted to call and say that I think Vic is going to beat Nate with BVD's prosthetic leg.
Oh, man.
In the conservatory multiple times during the Slob Olympics.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Yeah, what would in the YouTube Clue game, which BVD came up with a great name in the comment section. He said, call it, instead of YouTube Clue, call it Clueless, which I think is really good. But anyway, in the fictional YouTube Clue game, what would Vic's weapon be? So Nate's got the hammer, right? Nate with the hammer.
Yeah.
A BVD with the prosthetic leg.
Yeah.
Lou with the air fryer.
Yeah, absolutely. Pete with the armadillo.
What would Vic's weapon be?
I think Vic's weapon would be like a wheel off of a wheelchair that he doesn't use anymore.
Damn, a wheel. Maybe just
slap you around and
maybe just the wheelchair itself. Like he just runs people over and kills them that way.
Whatever, that too.
Yeah.
I mean, just run people. He's gonna beat Nate's ass.
This is fun. I'm gonna sit around and think about this for a while now. Like all the different people and weapons that they would kill people with in the Clue game.
Yeah, I'm
That
here to
sounds
tell you,
fun.
I wouldn't want to fuck with BBD in the Clue game. He beat all of our asses.
Yeah. I don't know. Nate with the hammer.
Yeah,
that
but
one's pretty dangerous.
Nate's too simple. BVD's had time to sit around and think about how to kill all of us.
Tiger Baskin says that Vic Tube would have a spear.
Oh, shit. A spear? If Vic Tube's got a spear, I'm not coming to the damn Slav Olympics. Y'all are all in trouble. I need to stay home. All right, bro. I just want to call in and tell you great show, and I'll go in the comments and fuck with somebody.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in.
Peace out, bro.
All right, later, bro.
See you.
Yeah, this is a fun exercise now. Like, what would Slim Shady's weapon be? You know what?
I don't know what my weapon would be, but I think Vic would smother somebody with an old wheelchair cushion.
Yeah, a wheelchair cushion. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now you're thinking.
And see, I come up with that inebriated too.
Yeah, like Raj, his murder weapon would be like a softball bat or something. Well, there's a lot of things he could probably use.
An old beer bottle.
That's
a possibility.
You know how in the original Clue they had the revolver, right?
They did have a revolver.
They did have a revolver. I think I would assign that to you. Slim Shady with the revolver.
Yeah, and see, Vic is the intellectual of the bunch, so he'd be the candlestick.
Vic with that giant microphone. That's a good one. Jay Shipes with a pair of handcuffs.
I don't even know what we're talking about, but I'm just rolling with it.
Oh. Well, I came up with a new game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, YouTube Clue, where instead you just replace Colonel Mustard and all those different people with YouTube people in the community, and then change all the murder weapons around to shit that they use. Like Nate would be the hammer, Lou would be the Lou would have an air fryer as a weapon, you with the revolver, right? Mike Vick with the spear. There's a lot of things about Mike. He could use his. Well, it could be a lot of things. You said wheelchair cushion. That's a good one.
Well, now, see, we might have to put the revolver on Vic because there was a rumor running around YouTube for a little while that I may or may not have started that, old Vic did a roll by on Michael Hogue. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, so what he's talking about, everyone's familiar with drive-bys, right, which are terrible things to do. But Vic can't drive. But he can roll, though, and he did a roll-by.
Vic's dangerous.
He is dangerous.
I don't mess with Vic.
And that's why I think that Nate is really, really brave going after Vic. Because Vic is first of all, Vic doesn't give a shit. Like, Vic doesn't care about anybody. Do you think he cares about you, Nate? No, he doesn't. He's going to destroy you and embarrass you. My money's on Vic.
Yeah. I mean, because Vic's proven. He doesn't care about Celine, doesn't care about anybody else. I mean, you're just cannon fodder, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what Traveling Fools would use. I think he might kill somebody with like a violin or something. Traveling Fools in the conservatory with a violin.
Man, I'm going lead pipe on your asses, dude.
Lead pipe? No. No lead pipes and YouTube Clue.
Now, see,
this is YouTube Clue. Okay, cool.
Fools is the type, and we've already seen it, so we already know he falls into this category. He's going to disguise himself, so everybody's going to think that Sasquatch killed somebody and not Traveling Fools.
Yeah, it was Sasquatch with the beef jerky.
Here we go, right here. I still believe this is one of my greatest ideas ever. I'm just going to say that right now.
Hey, Luke, I've already killed Pete with a ping pong paddle in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, Fools was smart about that as well, because he let Pete go against me first, who hadn't played ping pong in like 20 years. and actually over 20 years. And let him build up a little confidence and then just shatter it all.
Hey, I'm not bad. Traveling Fools is good at ping pong. I'm not bad either. Now, I haven't played in a long time, but we had
shit. It had been 15 years since I played. But Pete did have a game. Pete, I've told you that over and over again.
Yes.
You were a good ping ponger.
A ping ponger.
I mean, he ain't no Forrest Gump, but he ain't bad.
No, we had some epic games. Yeah, he got the best of me though. So give credit where credit's due.
It happens to the best of us.
This is amazing right here. I'm looking at the Clue game board here. We can do something with this. You're the game guy, Traveling Fools. I mean, this is a great idea.
Well, I kind of missed where we're going with this, but
yeah, you and me both.
Well, I feel like I've explained it 3 times now.
So, yeah.
Oh, it's instead of Clue, it's YouTube Clue. So you replace all the characters from the original Clue game with YouTube people, and you replace all the weapons with shit that they would kill people with. Right?
Okay, well, I would say that Mike Vick's going to roll up into that kitchen.
Yeah.
While Nate's in there making some taquitos at 2:00 in the morning, dressed like a Hooters waitress, and Mike Vick, yeah, I could go with the the overly enlarged microphone to the back of the head.
See this one exactly, and so you can just you know how the game's played.
Yeah, Nate will never see it coming.
So
I could see Edward showing up. Well, never
Edward
mind.
with the trash can.
Yeah.
Edward bashes people. Edward, well, first, they don't have a basement on here. But we'll just say Edward in the study with the trash can.
You got to have Yenta, his mom Yenta, in the background.
Edward with the scooter.
Just to annoy Pete, Law Tide's going to let loose an elephant from the local zoo.
Law Tide with a wild animal? Damn.
Wild animal.
Yeah, K-Dog says Edward's mom with the broom.
Edward's mom with the broom.
It's Yenta with the broom. So Edward's mom's going to kill Edward in the basement for talking to half-dressed, scandalous women.
Scandalous half-dressed women are the downfall of a lot of great men of history.
Yeah, the two Petes think alike. Pete Magaha said Edward in the basement. Yeah, Edward in the basement with the trash can. I mean, there's endless possibilities for this game, because you can change the characters every week.
You really could.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Anyway.
Yeah, I could see fools, kind of like you said with the violin, going like prison style and filing down the end of the bow for the fiddle into a shiv.
Yeah, exactly. And the bows actually, or there is the horsehair on there. You could stretch it out and strangle somebody with that as well. Or a violin string. I mean, think about that. You could take that off and wrap it around.
Just use the string as a garrote cord and strangle them with it.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, that's a good one too.
You can go for the jugular with that one.
Yeah, that's actually pretty popular, isn't it? Using musical strings to strangle people.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Pretty popular. Pretty popular against the homicidal maniacs. That's what they like to use.
I mean, that's what I heard, but So if Volusia turns up, it's going to be, it was Slim Shady.
Yeah, Volusia's not coming. He's in China.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing about Slim and Volusia today. That was funny, man. I love hearing you guys go at it. That's funny.
Yeah, well, I was perturbed.
See, Slim was perturbed about something other than what he was talking about.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And
I mean, I've got this one forward, so this is shot number 7. My day has taken an upturn.
I can totally relate to where Slim was coming from with that. And it had nothing to do with what the conversation was about.
It really didn't.
No.
But like I said, it's all good now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always all good.
It's always all good,
it
bro.
makes for good entertainment, and both you guys are good sports about it, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy listening.
I agree. That's why I didn't stop it.
Right.
Yeah.
Pete's over there like throwing some. Yeah. Okay.
Look here, and I will fully admit that I love to hear people argue, as long as I'm not the one that's in the argument.
Oh, it's fun.
You know, and that's the thing that I've learned, because, and the same thing goes for me. Some people love to hear me argue with people. Others don't like it so much. But I'll go ahead and tell you, I don't like arguing with people. I like arguing as far as, debating sports or whatever. But as far as like a real argument, I do not enjoy. I don't want to be mad ever. But I am. So there is that. But I understand.
What happened tonight, Pete? I missed the beginning of your show. Did you not reset your router or what? Did you unplug it for 30 seconds and plug it back in?
See, now you're trying to make me mad, aren't you?
Everybody knows that.
That's funny. That's the first thing I said to Mrs. Peete, because I came up here to start the show, and we all realized the internet was out. And so I go down there and reset the router, come back up here, no internet still. Go back down there, reset the router again, unplug it, and I look at her and I go, I'm gonna have to call them. And the last time I called these fucking idiots, it took me 30 or 45 minutes to get the internet working again. And I told the lady as soon as I called, I go, I've already reset the router 10 times and unplugged it for 30 seconds a few times too. It still doesn't work. So let's go ahead and skip that part of the conversation and move on to the part where you restore my internet. And she
we still have to go through our procedure, thank you.
Exactly what she said.
But have you restarted your router yet?
So she goes,
restart the router first so we can go through this checklist.
I'm not the only one that calls and says that, right? Because everyone does that. So she has like a script she reads from. She goes, I understand, sir, that you've already done it, but let's try it again while I'm on the phone. Like, that's going to change it. Like, her being on the phone with me is magically going to change the fact that my router doesn't work. So,
sir, can you try it again and give me your bank account number and your social Thank you.
So I
reason off the juice.
So I'm mad and I go, all right, so I'll do it again just to humor you, but I'm telling you it's not going to work. I'm talking to her like she's my kid. And of course I do it again, it doesn't work. So then she's like, okay, well, are you near a device? I'm like, of course I'm near a device. I'm trying to get my internet to work. I've got 5 devices in my hand. Which one do you want me to use? So
sir, your attitude doesn't make this go any faster.
You do not need to raise your voice at me.
So it took a good 25 to 30 minutes of her going through this bullshit procedure that doesn't work. And then she's like, okay, sir, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to go ahead and send a new signal to your router. I'm like, why in the fuck did we do that in the first place? What is this whole charade about? So she sends the signal to my router and it comes back on magically. It's magic. And I haven't had a problem since then. That was like 6 months ago or something, but
I think Pete's being trolled by his internet provider.
Well, it's a local company and they're only open like 9 to 5. So after hours, they have people that are sitting in their living room and their cell phone rings and they're sitting there drinking a beer, watching fucking The Last of Us on Netflix. And they go, oh, God damn it, somebody else has an internet problem. They're working from their house. They're just like independent contractor after hours people.
I mean, was it an actual like English speaking person?
Yeah, it was like somebody probably lives. It was a local person too. It's a local company.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't somebody like from New Delhi or something.
No.
No.
Hello. It's just funny how they won't
come again.
They won't break script. Like you said, you can tell them exactly what's going on, and they still have to go through their little 1, 2 through 10 step process before they fix the problem, which is just silly.
Yeah, well, if they don't read their script, they don't get paid, sir.
I've yelled at we have one internet provider, and that is all we have, other than waiting on Elon Musk to give us his, spectacular thing that hasn't made it here yet. But we have one option. There was only one. And I have beat them black and blue to where our internet is now down to $20 a month. because I'm like,
damn,
you're promising me this and I'm not getting it. You're promising. I've yelled at them and I've cussed them up and down every which way but sideways.
I'm not going to lie. That's the main reason I haven't cut off DirecTV, because I haven't paid full price for it in 3 years.
No, if you yell enough, man, these people
Well, no. I figured out their racket. As soon as I call in, you ask for the customer retention department.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm not really complaining about the internet service because, like I said, 5 years we've been here, over 5 years. I've had 2 problems ever. They were serious. It's just
that's not bad.
Yeah, so I mean, it's reliable, but whenever there's a problem, it's just a pain in the ass. That's all. But I guess that's probably true with any internet company. I don't know.
We all like to yell at the sky.
I'll find out because as much as I complained about me not having internet out here where I live, apparently I called this phone number and they run like fiber optic out here, so I have internet as of Friday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday,
That's the best. We used to have that at the neighborhood we lived in before.
I want fiber optics so bad.
Is it AT&T?
No, it's believe it or not, I found their advertisement right along with an advertisement like on the same page as an advertisement for the local electric co-op. So it doesn't give me a whole lot of faith, but it's something. And it sure beats the cell tower that I was running off of.
Now, Pete, you don't have fiber optic?
I don't know. Maybe they've run it by now. When we first, bought the house, no, but it was a brand new neighborhood, and they said there wasn't fiber optic here yet. Blah blah blah. I don't know if they've done it since then or not.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if Pete doesn't with that bougie neighborhood that he lives in.
It ain't bougie, bro. It ain't bougie.
I mean, come on. I mean, so our internet's so bad.
You don't have to leave your subdivision for a Starbucks, sir. That's bougie.
Well,
you have a Starbucks in your neighborhood?
Yeah, but it's funny though because
he's like, yeah, but
where we live, Somerville is considered where people who are cheap go to live if they don't want to live in Mount Pleasant or Charleston. Like that's the perception around here for people who live around here.
Well, Charleston is a very bougie area.
Well, not to say that Somerville is not nice, because I think it's nice, but I don't think I live in a bougie neighborhood. Mm-mm. These are middle class families.
Most people that live in bougie neighborhoods don't think they live in bougie neighborhoods.
Well, we don't. It's just new. Not bougie, just new. Everything that's new looks bougie.
No mercy. I love
it. So after in 10 years, when all these people start letting their properties go and their houses start falling apart, then it won't look so bougie anymore. But right now, everything's still new.
Yeah, as long as they keep building bathrooms right above your living room main wall, then I mean, these places are going to shit in a handbasket.
Yeah, I'll stick with my water heater and my laundry room, thanks.
I hate that word bougie though. I hear these millennials. This is like a made up millennial word that they have all of a sudden like pulled out and expect everybody just to start using. I really hate that bougie word.
Well, bougie's just another form of yuppie.
Yeah, kind of.
That's all. And I mean, words evolve over time. They used to call them, fucking wankers back in the day.
Bulldog JC says Mount Pleasant is ritzy, Somerville's bougie.
But I'm just glad that Bulldog JC can't spell bougie. So I know he is not bougie and he can be my friend.
I can't spell bougie either because there's 400 acres of cornfield across the street from my house. So I don't think I qualify.
It's starting to get more expensive out here. In other words, probably right now, if we were to buy this same house on the same lot in 2023 instead of when we bought it in 2017, I don't know. We probably wouldn't be able to afford it. No.
You're probably right.
I'm pretty sure I am right.
Somebody that's in the housing market at the moment, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, I would hate to be in that, like the housing market at the moment. Okay, Pete. So, I have no idea how much the house you bought, blah, 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 but it's probably basically doubled in value almost.
Yes. Well, we've been basically offered double that by a real estate agent. Said, I get you double what you paid for it within probably, a couple of weeks. And I said, we said, well, that's great, except we're not planning on leaving Charleston, so now we're going to have to go buy another house at double the price of what they paid for it, and so it's really no difference. So, no.
Right.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Exactly. Unless you like
this. I'm a step above BFE. I'm not quite that far out, and, I'm looking for, say, like a 4-bedroom. I'm still looking at $300,000 to $400,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's without a doubt. And unless you wanted to like completely downsize, there is no benefit to selling in a high market like this. So unless
this is what they do. They go,
Mrs. Peete, go buy a sailboat and load the kids up and go cruise the Caribbean for the next 6 years or something. Yeah,
I wish. Yeah, if they want to come offer me about that kind of money, I'll sell it. But here's the thing: the people that are selling and cashing out on this thing are either people that don't live in the houses, they bought it and held on to it until the capital gains runs out, and then they sell it, and they don't even live in this state, or people who are moving out of this area, so it doesn't even matter what the housing market is here. Now, but if you're staying here, then whatever the same reason you profit off of selling the house is the same problem you have buying a new one. It's just not a smart move.
No. Very bad time to try to do that.
Yeah.
Very bad time to try to upgrade.
Well, see, that's why I'm trying to get my wife to slow her roll just a little bit, because I bought my house in the last downturn. So I bought mine dirt cheap. Okay, fuck it. I don't mind putting it out there. I got a 3.2 on an acre. I give less than $70,000 for it.
Right. I built mine. It took me 2 years, but I built it by my fucking self. And now you look at it though, and if you're going to sell, you're going to spend that money buying the next one. So it's not really that good of a deal. It's not that good of a deal.
No.
But yeah, moving on from housing markets and bouginess and all that fucking nonsense.
There's your financial advice for the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, where's Joe? Where's Joe in the chat?
You will be happy in 30 years.
I wonder if Joe from the chat last night, I wonder if he's entertained by the housing market conversation.
Yeah, well, fuck him if he ain't.
Oh, man. So, well, this probably should be a private conversation, but I've already talked about it. Have either of you gotten a text from Hufferbilly Paul showing you his costume for the Slob Olympics?
No, he doesn't like me.
I have not, and frankly, I'm offended by the fact that I have not.
Yeah,
he sent it to me.
I guess he only likes Pete.
And I don't even owe him any money.
I will tell you it's great. So there is that. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay, well, Pete got a sneak peek of my costume. What is your thoughts from the small sneak peek that you got of mine?
Well, the first thing I told Mrs. Peete this after you sent me that picture, I wonder if I was trying to think, are you going to wear that with the same thing you wore last year, or are you going to wear an entire outfit of what you sent me? And that's just a piece of it.
That was just a piece of it.
Oh, God.
About mixing and matching.
The idea
combining of both.
The idea of that's just a piece of it might make you win the costume contest.
I told you, I felt absolutely slighted that I didn't win it last year. And
back at you. Hey, back at you, man. I thought mine was a little good last year, and I thought yours was awesome too. And not many.
Well, there's a lot of awesome costumes.
Miami Nacho Libre wrestlers running around Pigeon Forge in a snowstorm.
Pete can vouch for this. I'm really not sure at the moment how I would top that next year.
I'm looking for that group picture of everybody. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that group picture of all of us last year
Yeah.
in the snow freezing our asses off. Yeah, I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Yeah, my costume this year is really beach themed. And I know Pete doesn't like those men in short shorts, so get ready because I'm going 80s, baby.
Hey.
Well, unfortunately, my first idea was something along the lines of a Speedo, but I didn't get a whole lot of positive feedback from the people in the comment section, and a few requests not to.
Hold on. Somebody told you not to wear a Speedo?
Yeah.
All right, so who should I kick out? Who told him not to wear a Speedo so I could block you from the channel? I'm just kidding. Yeah, but that would be great. I mean, because people, that's not, see, here's the thing, too. When it comes to what's acceptable and not, or what's unacceptable, as far as what you can wear to where we're doing this and the people who are coming, if you follow beach rules, right, like, it's not illegal or you're not going to get kicked off the beach if you're a man wearing a Speedo at the beach. But
women aren't allowed to wear thongs at this beach.
No, you can't. No.
Yeah.
You can't.
There's a difference, and I'll even admit this. There is a difference between, say, just for instance, traveling fools showing up in a Speedo and my fat ass showing up in a Speedo.
Well, as long as it covers your ass and it's not like a thong like he was just talking about and riding up your crack, then I think it'll be okay.
Mean, some things just...
They make different sizes. They make different sizes, Slim.
I mean, just because my wife could fit into it too doesn't mean anything.
Nice, dude. Touche, motherfucker. I love you, Slim. That was fast, man. That was quick. Good job.
Yeah. You just have to think logically because people dress weird and go to the beach. Well, and by the way, nobody's going to mess with us as long as we're not doing anything
super weird. Hey, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I've seen a preview of Lose, and you're going to have Raj with a megaphone so the whole island can hear him. At the very minimum, we will be under surveillance.
Well, I mean, anytime, there's going to be a group of 70 people out there on the beach with people with costumes. Yeah, we're going to get people's attention with or without a megaphone or anything else. But that's kind of the point. I mean, even in the big city of Atlanta, we were getting people like, what the hell is going on here?
Well, I mean, let me make a point, Pete. I think the thing to remember that everybody should put themselves into check with this is that there is another big event going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is a very, very family-oriented event.
Yes.
It is things set up with kids getting their faces painted and, all this stuff that is this local thing. So
wait a minute. We can do that too. We can set up a face painting booth.
Well, yeah. We can set up body painting if we want to.
I mean, you can put in an application to have your body painted.
Yeah, man, but bring a lot of paint. But no, I think everybody should, adhere to that and not offend people.
Just be logical, people.
Be cool.
I mean, I don't think I have to say that.
And about it like if your kids were out there wandering around, what would you want your kids to see?
But we've already done 2 of these things, and nobody's done anything weird. I mean, define weird, but you know what I mean. And so, I expect the same thing. I expect people to use their heads.
I'm sure we will. Just playing.
I'm not talking about you. It doesn't matter. Look, and here's the other thing, Traveling Fools. You're talking about there's a family event out there that day. So just like I did, so where I parked and where I walked onto the beach from when I went to shoot the Slob Olympics training video is right where we're staying, right? That's the front beach area. But all I did, because it was crowded there too the day I went, because it was like 78 degrees outside, and it was a holiday, President's Day, so people were off work. So the beach was actually pretty crowded, especially for February. So we walked about 300 yards, maybe 400 yards north on the beach, underneath the pier, to the other side of the pier, and that's a private area of the beach. That's where the hotels and all that shit ends, and you go a couple hundred yards down, and then it's just beach houses, people that live there.
Right.
So, and it's crazy. So if we have to walk a couple hundred yards down the beach, that's not a big deal to get out of these other people's hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a big beach.
Listen,
So-
like Fool said, we didn't stick out too much in Atlanta, and there was nothing family friendly about Atlanta.
Well, no, Atlanta's not family friendly, but
Well, I'm just talking about what was going on that weekend. There was nothing family friendly about what was going on at that hotel.
No, but nobody takes their kids to downtown fucking Atlanta. No, you hear what I'm saying? I think everybody understands that. I don't think there's an issue. I think everybody's got a brain on their shoulders.
Yeah, I'm really not worried about it. It's crazier shit has happened out there. Well, maybe not crazier, but you know what I mean.
The worst we'll get out of it is a noise complaint.
Not during
That's the worst.
Oh, you mean like at the hotel? Maybe. No, but see, the beaches are different. I don't know. Beaches. Yeah, they deal with these events and stuff, and people that come there to vacation and drink, and as long like I said, as long as you don't do anything crazy, we'll be fine. Just like last year and the year before that.
That's something I put some thought into, because the footwear that comes with that uniform that I bought, not very beach friendly. So that's why I said I may have to do some combination.
I've seen a couple.
What are you wearing? High heels?
I'll tell you what. High heels. I'll tell you what.
Knows what I'm talking about.
I've been bragging about how great the costumes that I've seen, and I've seen now 5 or 6 of different people's costumes. Have sent me pictures of them. Surprising though, as great as they are, not very many of them are beach themed.
They aren't.
Mine's totally beach themed.
Yours is, and mine is. Obviously, everyone's seen mine now, so you know mine's
like
beach
I said,
themed.
I just took my current costume to the next logical step.
No, and I get it, but I'm just surprised that there's not more beach themed costumes from the ones I've seen so far. I guess you could say Nate's kind of is, because
kind of, yeah.
I mean, it's
his biatch themed.
Well,
yeah, but it's sort of it's kind of like wearing a Speedo and a tank top. That's basically what he's wearing.
You know what's funny though is where like Tampa Clearwater area has been talked about for next year. The original Hooters is in Clearwater, Florida. So that actually would have been very appropriate for next year if that's where we end up.
Hooters.
Maybe we should talk Nate into holding that off till next year.
One of the original owners of Hooters was a Tater Man.
Was he?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He was?
I just know the original one is in Clearwater, Florida. I know that.
He was a Tater Man. He was a Clemson graduate, and that was one of the main reasons that they chose orange for their colors, was because of him.
I'm not hating. Not at all.
Yeah.
They got 2 out of our 3 colors, so I can mess with them. And I actually a bigger fan of their wings than some people in the comment section. I think Hooters wings are pretty good.
Yeah, Slim goes to Hooters for the wings, and everybody reads Playboy for the articles.
I used to have that shirt.
I just said
But
they're
I
better
read the
than some
articles.
people give them credit for. I didn't say that's what I went there for.
How many people under 25 years old was like, you read Playboy articles? What is that?
I was buying it just to know what little Annie Fanny was going to be doing next week, you know?
How many people under 25 know there are articles in Playboy?
None. That's my point.
Although this is 2023, is Playboy? I mean, is
I don't even know if it's still a thing. No, I mean, there's
No, remember when they tried to do away with nudity about 4 years ago? They got like...
Oh, no. So after Hugh Hefner died, I guess his son took the company over, and he was like, yeah, we're going to take a different direction. We're going to eliminate nudity. And everyone's like, yeah, that's a terrible idea.
3 months later.
Have you noticed?
It was like, okay, we're putting the new chicks back in here. Nobody bought this goddamn magazine.
Have you noticed, too, all of his ex-girlfriends want to talk shit about him now that he's dead?
Yeah, after he's dead, yeah. Yeah, convenient, right? All of his ex-girlfriends, like all 500 of them.
I do hope though that we see some good beach costumes. You know, I'm hoping so.
Well, I'll freely admit mine had. Well,
you know what?
Mine has to do with the beach, but not really.
I already know what yours is, Slim. I put 2 and 2 and 2 together to make 6. So yours actually, if it is what I think it is kind of beach friendly though.
It is.
Yeah. It is kind of a beach
I'll
costume.
go and tell you, I tried it off. I've tried it on. Excuse me.
Not beach friendly, but a beach style costume. You know what I mean? The theme of it.
Slim says, I've tried it off.
I tried it off.
You don't need no more babies, man. Yeah, you're
I don't need any more shots. That's my problem. I'll freely admit, tactical mistake as far as trying to compete while wearing it.
I can see that. Yeah. And you know what? I'm in the same boat, bro. I'm not going to lie. I bought, first of all, the wetsuit, I could say performed well under the conditions. But I also know that I didn't buy like a surfing wetsuit. I bought a diving suit, bro. And I think this diving suit might be like for like heavy duty cold waters, like the fucking Arctic or something. Because
Pete, I'm thinking you bought a diving suit for like a made in China diving suit for a youth-sized human being.
It's not a youth-size. No.
You bought a 2-piece, man. I mean, come on. That has
I don't know what I don't buy. I don't know what I'm buying. I go on there. I search wetsuits. I don't know where it was made, but it definitely didn't come. It definitely didn't ship from China.
I own a couple wetsuits, and they're zip up, man. I mean, they're one piece.
Maybe I might need to order another one then. Because
and they're like $250, you know.
Oh, yeah, mine was like 40. Is that why mine was only $40?
Yeah, you were like, I think I got it for like $37. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, it is warm.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't. No, I got it off of Amazon.
It was delivered by a balloon.
No, I got it off of Amazon. But I don't know anything about wetsuits.
Is that how Pete got it when that damn balloon was shot down? It just happened in his backyard.
But I will. This is the point of what I was saying, is that wetsuit or whatever it is. I don't even know what it's a wetsuit or I have no idea what it is. It's some sort of.
It's called a onesie.
So, yeah. Well, it's a twosie because there's a onesie and then something goes on top of it.
Yeah, it's a
twosie. But I'll tell you right now, it definitely hinders my motion. As far as throwing a potato or even the frisbee or running, like a lot of hindrance with it, actually.
Now, actually, you bring up a good point, Pete, and I brought up this question on, I think it was TA's show, but it may have been TK's show. We need some clarification on this on the Lunch Money show. Technically, a sweet potato is a yam. So are those allowed?
Oh, I think somebody asked us a few weeks ago and we said yes, but I wasn't even thinking that it's actually not a potato at the time. And that is actually correct.
Well, wait a minute. You already gave. I've already picked out my potato.
So you picked out a sweet potato.
You already gave clearance on
okay, fine. If we already gave clearance on sweet potatoes, which I believe we did, then I won't go back on it. I mean, it's called a potato. I know it's not a potato. It looks kind of like a potato.
It's a potato only in name.
And looks.
But, I mean, you know the old saying, a potato by any other name.
Yeah. I mean, who's to say that a yam is not a sweet potato? Are you going to say that a yam's not a sweet potato?
I might.
Well, it is, though.
I mean, don't forget, I like to argue shit just for the sake of arguing.
I know. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Throw us fucking sweet potato if you want to. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
Now, to Traveling Fool's point, I got absolutely bamboozled, flummoxed, and a few other words that I can't think of off the top of my head, because my uniform actually did come from China by deceptive means.
I heard that, yeah.
The phone number for this company was Louisiana. The address for this company was Louisiana. I get FedEx tracking, and it's coming from Volusia land.
Yep, that happened to me.
Right.
Yeah, I bought a gift for somebody, and it took 6 weeks to get there, and when he got it, it was Wish.com, some bullshit. And the address that I ordered from was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but it didn't come from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It came from somewhere in China.
Yeah, it smells like, you know, so that weird plastic smell when you open it up. You got to air it out for 2 weeks, and yeah, you know it's good. It's high quality.
Anyway.
So I mean, we are looking at the Slob Olympics weather report right now.
Oh yeah, let me pull that up. Actually,
I got it right now. I got it already for you.
All right.
So the daily forecast for the Isle of Palms on Friday, March the 3rd, is 73 degrees with a 57-degree low, 19% chance of rain, and you know, mostly sunny. So it looks like it will be a great day. Saturday, March the 4th. 70 degrees, 22% chance of rain, mostly sunny, 50-degree low. So it's looking like at this point, a week out, that we are sitting quite pretty.
That would be a home run compared to the last 2 years.
I mean, I know this is looking awesome. I see sunshine.
The weather is absolutely going to affect how much of this new uniform I use. Because it is very authentic, and that could lead to some excessive perspiration issues.
Well, I hope you don't sweat too much.
I said it could. Like I said, I'm going to pack extra just in case. Like I said, I'm thinking about mixing and matching just to see what I can work out.
I could probably wear half of my uniform too, and like Traveling Fool said, it would be like a wetsuit onesie. I look like a baby. I could put a diaper on.
Hey, Pete will be matching my 5-month-old because she'll be in a onesie too.
That's exactly what it looks like. He's right. It's like a sleeveless onesie that snaps just like a baby onesie.
See, I've never heard of a wetsuit that had like buttons.
Oh, dude, you've got to
close up your nuts. Huh?
Dude.
No, you have to explain this thing to me.
Dude.
Listen, I'm not going to lie.
I'm telling you.
They don't sell wetsuits in my size.
I'm telling you.
Yes, they do, Slim. They sell wetsuits in your size. You're not that
wetsuits in extra husky?
Yes, of course they do. Wetsuits are thick. They're supposed to be, and they zip up. You put your legs in it. It's a one piece thing, and you zip it up. And I've never heard of a wetsuit with buttons on the crotch. I mean, I don't know what you bought,
dude.
But
I'll show you when I get there. I don't know a wetsuit from a dry suit from a fuck suit. Okay, all I know is what they sent me, and I've tried to put that son of a bitch on. And yes, and they're not just little buttons either, like a baby onesie. They are giant. Plastic. It's not even a button. It's kind of a button. I don't even know what to call the goddamn thing, but I'll tell you what now, it's extremely uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. You know what?
Not have taken a hop, skip, and a jump to get into it.
It took more than that.
No, and I know this thing about like I tried to order this thing off Amazon not too long, and it was one of those like masks, you know. That like whenever your face,
I'm telling you what,
cold, you know, and it showed up, and it was like one of those masks that you see in like some, you know, sadomaso.
I don't know shit from China, but I tell you, here's what I will tell you.
Jesus Christ!
Is this thing looking like that dude from 8mm with Nicolas Cage?
No, I'm thinking it like Pete. He's gonna be riding from Pulp Fiction. Pete's gonna be like, Zed's dead.
Let me see if I can find this fucking thing.
Zed's dead, you know.
Let's see if I can find.
It's gonna be like that scene from The Shining when the elevators open.
Because I'm telling you, it was very deceptive in the advertisement. I didn't know. As a matter of fact, as soon as it came, you know, it got delivered, and I opened up the box, and I was expecting to pull out a wetsuit, like what I thought a wetsuit would be, and there was 2 bags, and I go, 2 bags? What the fuck is this? And I opened the first one, and I'm like, what is this bullshit? Like this looks like a onesie for a baby. And I go, what is this other thing? And then it took me 10 minutes to figure out how to put. I didn't even know which one you put on first, which one went under the other one.
Manual?
I don't know if there was. It was probably in Chinese. I didn't read it. But it took me about 10 minutes just to figure out which piece to put on first.
Yeah, that's not a wetsuit, Pete.
It's definitely a wetsuit because I actually went in the water, cold water with it, and it worked. So yeah, it's definitely a wetsuit.
No, but you know what I mean. No, I mean the wetsuits that like I own and I've ever seen and I've ever used in my whole life, it's one big thing.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why I was surprised when I got what I got because they didn't advertise. They didn't advertise it that way. And at this point, it's probably funnier to use the shitty ass fake wetsuit than the real one.
Oh man, oh yeah.
Oh, Pete, you want to talk about funnier? Now, just imagine this. That picture I sent you, my wife dropped that off to a tailor today to get customized. Imagine what was going through those people's minds.
Oh, man. See, now I got to put this on the screen because this is the problem when you're ignorant like me. I've never bought a wetsuit because I'm a fucking man and I've always swam in the ocean without one until now. But
you swim in the ocean with your shirt on or off?
Off. Who swims with their shirt on?
Fat people.
Oh, well, I'm not fat. All right, look.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in here. I swim a lot of times in the ocean with like the diving shirts on and stuff like that because a lot of times you're surrounded by jellyfish and you're trying to swim and
Yeah, don't lie. No. Listen, I've heard all about it. The salt water's abrasive to his nipples and he doesn't like it.
No, I mean, I understand if you're going scuba diving and shit, but I have never, I've been snorkeling, I've been swimming, surf, the whole thing, I've never ever wore anything until I did that slot. That's the first time I've ever put a wetsuit on or what I thought was a wetsuit in my entire life, ever. So look at this. Look at this thing all the way in the right here. This looks like an astronaut outfit. This is a wetsuit, bro. And it's was $350. This guy looks like this is the.
No, I don't know what that thing on the right is. Anybody that would buy that is just.
It's $400.
It's a Kent Immerman suit. What the fuck is a Kent Immerman
He
suit?
looks like he's going 20,000 leagues under the sea, like Jacques Cousteau. The hell? He's missing.
He's like Captain Nemo saying, "You're the next one." That's
the only thing he's missing is the big metal helmet.
Yeah, nobody's wearing that.
See, these look like wetsuits, like you said. This is a one. It looks like a one piece.
A wetsuit.
Yeah, with a zip in the back.
Yes. Look at the chick on the right.
I don't know. Oh, right there.
Go all the way to the right. That's a better model. See.
Well, at least this isn't the midday show where he's got an extra from the first Austin Powers movie dancing around the screen.
Oh, this is my shit right here, dog. Look. It's a diving suit. God damn it. I knew it.
So this
that's
is what
it.
You ordered.
That's the exact. Yes, that's what I ordered right there. That's my exact suit.
5mm neoprene.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all. It has. It's a diving suit. It came with and that's the other thing. It came with. Now, when I didn't buy it off of eBay, I bought it off of Amazon, and it didn't describe it as a diving suit on Amazon. It described it as a wetsuit. I did not know it came with that hoodie. It did not have this. This was not the same picture. Whatever picture that the guy was in, he didn't have a hood over his head.
Now, see, I'm a little disappointed because I guarantee
that's exactly it, right? That's the same one.
I guarantee you, on some corner of the internet, there is a Tater Man diving suit or wetsuit.
No, Hufferbilly, it's not a dry suit. It's a wetsuit. This is it right here. It's a neoprene camo diving suit, free diving spearfishing wetsuit. That's exactly what it is. That's it right there.
So you're gonna run around dressed like that? That's so awesome.
See, and this is what it looks like right here. So here's what you were asking.
Oh, wait, scroll on down. Look at this. No, that's more like related content. No, go to the related content to the left.
No, that's it.
So Pete's going to run around looking like he's smuggling grape nuts.
No, that's what it is.
Right, so you just fell out of the Blue Oyster.
Yeah, so look.
Blue Oyster bar.
Do you remember? So do you remember? Do you remember how I told you that there was the onesie? This piece with the hoodie right here on the left, or on the right picture, but on the left. This is the onesie. See right down here in the crotch area where my cursor is. So that's where. So there's a piece in the back that stretches underneath your crotch and snaps into right there.
Well, I mean, that's called,
And now, hold on.
an easy access evacuation port.
Right.
And then
do the arms come off like that so you can wear like a racer back like tank top?
No, this is two pieces. The arms don't come off. This is two. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, dude. It's two pieces. You put that romper. I mean, you put the onesie with the hoodie on it first. And then you put the tank top romper thing on there, on top of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sir.
These jokes are writing themselves, Pete. I love you. But God damn it, man.
That's what it is.
What did you order this off of? Like, did you get this off like a goddamn? Did you go to Swinging Richards?
I did what I just did. I went to Google and Googled wetsuit. That's what I did, and tried to find one that wasn't $400. And apparently, if it's less than $400, it's a fucking romper and a onesie. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you spell suit right?
Look, if worst comes to worst, if worst comes to worst, all I have to do, I can go spear fishing. Right? I bought a spear fishing suit.
I guarantee you'll find a spear with that.
So I did think about, so what this is, what he's wearing right here on the left, that is just this one piece on the right. So so that's half of the outfit right there. I could just wear what he's wearing and not the onesie piece with the hoodie. I could just do it like he's doing. That might be funny too, actually.
Yeah, if you show up looking like that dude on the left right there.
No,
oh, yeah, man.
I got to have you showing up looking, man, I guarantee you somewhere I've got a camo onesie. You got to show up looking like a Twinkie of my 5-month-old.
I might just wear it like that. Fuck the hoodie onesie deal. Just wear what he's wearing, the tank top and the legs. That's what I have. Yeah.
Yeah, my fucking sides are hurting. I'm laughing so hard. I
can't even see it and I'm laughing.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
There it is right there.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
But I can't wait. It's going to be fun, regardless. We're all going to laugh at each other. That's the point of it.
This is why, if you're on the fence about coming to the Slob Olympics, fuck all the heated debates we have, fuck the back and forths we have as far as football. You are going to have an absolute great time. I have every single year I've been there, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Because these are some of the best people you can possibly come and hang out with. There's no drama. There's no problems. We all just have a great time and hang out.
That's exactly right. I could have said it better myself. What's up, Bulldog Brian and Mike Luca?
Hey, Pete, I have one question real quick. While I have it on my mind here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, so you were just showing your thing, and it's camouflage. Okay. Now this is, I was just walking, I walked over to my fridge, grabbed another beer, and while I had this like enlightenment. Now, why the fuck did they even make a goddamn?
It's not camouflage. I think it's
camouflage on the description.
I think it's for
It really is kind of deceptive because I've heard of like.
But it doesn't look like. I'll tell you why. Now that I know it's for spear fishing, I figured this out actually when I looked at it the first time anyway, and it came with a hood. It doesn't look like camo. It looks like you're trying to camouflage yourself like on a coral reef. It's white and black, and
when you say it comes with a hoodie, I just imagine Pete out there running around on the beach looking like a fucking condom.
A little bit, yeah.
I used one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I said, because I can't see it, so I'm just having to get like a mental picture. And yes, I did watch your training video, so I mean, I know.
I didn't have the hood on. I didn't have the hood on then because I had the wig on. Yeah. But you can't.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
I mean, the only thing that could make it better is if the hood's got the little reservoir tip on top.
No, it doesn't have no tip.
It's ribbed. It's ribbed for your pleasure. It's like he went to the gas station and put 75 cents into the fucking thing and cranked it twice.
Jesus, my face is stuck.
You know what, Pete? You don't even need to worry about it. You'll catch all those fish. You'll be the best spearfisher out there. And you'll have the last laugh, buddy.
I probably, you know who I should call? If I was looking for some spearfishing advice, I'd probably call like Jake Fromm or something. He probably knows a little bit about it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I'm gonna die here.
Well, see, now you're talking about calling Jake Fromm that falls in line with Stetson Bennett. Somebody's going to jail for public intox. Oh fuck!
Yeah, imagine Stetson Bennett, Jake Fromm, and Pigskin Pete out spearfishing together. We'd all be fucked up as hell out there in some Chinese wetsuits.
Someone honestly might die.
Oh, Jesus. You just got DJ Ukulele on the back of the boat singing a fucking sea shanty.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Oh, fuck. I can't wait for this. I really can't.
Hey, Lou. All right, not Lou. My bad. Pete.
What's up, man?
You think if I get you some stickers, you'll put lifestyle on the back of the leg of that wetsuit?
Well, we were talking about this the other day as far as buying sponsorships. You know, I'll wear whatever sign you want me to if you want to sponsor me. I'll be like a NASCAR driver. I don't give a shit. I'll pay stuff all over that wetsuit.
Probably talk you out of that.
I'll put whatever you want me to put on that thing.
Don't tempt me.
I know. How much do these sponsorships cost right about now?
That's a good question. Now, this is a new business venture that I just thought of 2 seconds ago. So let me think about it. I'm thinking $20 a spot, and I
too low, Pete. You're low ball.
No, it's fine. $20 a spot, but you have to provide what you're putting on me. I'm not going to go get it made. All right. So if you want to put a sticker on me or something, you have to give me the sticker to do it. So, but yeah,
I can do that.
Now I'll put advertisements out there. Yeah, I'll be out there like fucking Jimmy Johnson, bro. I don't care.
Billboard.
Jimmy Johnson.
I'll be out there like Jimmy Johnson sucking hind tit.
Or Jimmy John's. Let's clarify.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
Are you talking me into it? $30 a spot. So somebody said I was charging too little. 30 then.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, I think you are kind of lowballing yourself.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, yeah. And I wanted to apologize about the monsoon you were hearing earlier. I do apologize about that. I didn't realize it was going to be that loud.
Oh, it's all good, dude.
It happens to all of us, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So Pete, I need your advice here. So I'm about to give up on these fuckers at this restaurant. So they've told me they're going to call me. They've emailed me. I've been in contact. I've gone back and forth. I've still got no call. And I basically, the last message I sent was either call me or we'll see you there. So
I say we just show up.
Yeah. So that's where I left it with them. It was the last one. I'm like, and I sent them a message, a nice, polite message. I said, I've reached out and we've tried to be polite. We've tried to arrange something. We haven't heard back, and I'm beginning to get trouble by this. We were just trying to, politely arrange this and make it good. So either contact me or we'll just see you Saturday.
Sir,
so we'll see what they say now.
Put forth more manners than necessary.
No, I've been totally cordial and totally nice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And I'm starting to get the idea that maybe we should do the same thing to them that I suggested for Melissa's wedding, that we all just go in costume and wedding crash Millis's wedding.
Wait, so Millis is getting married? Do we know the date and the place?
Well,
and
see, BA let that little nugget slip on the morning show after the lunch money show, and now it all kind of makes sense. She saw him covered in mustard and a fucking diaper on YouTube, and she's like,
It's a funny theory.
So you think that it kind of does make sense? I mean,
so we all go
definitely
in costume and crash Millis's wedding.
Oh, I'm game.
Yeah, I'm not going to Millis's wedding. Sorry.
No, but I'll wear a costume and meet you halfway.
I was going to tell you right now, I'm not.
Well, it sounds funny anyway.
I know.
Could you imagine the video that would come from that?
Oh, dude, you imagine how pissed she would probably be if a bunch of people dressed up as foolish as we're going to be, 60 or 80 people show up to a wedding dressed like that? Jesus Christ.
I think Millis would be even madder because Hugh Freeze would show up with this blow-up doll and a Bible.
Oh my God.
To his wedding.
Speaking of which, I may have missed it. Whatever happened to Pete and Mrs. Pete renewing their vows? Whatever happened to that? Is that still on or no?
No. Not that weekend. It's not happening, no.
Oh man, I was going to bring the violin and play like the Pachelbel canon for you as you walked up to the place. But okay, cool.
I was going to say, Pastor Dave said that you fired him. He said, "As Pete, you fired me."
Well, I just, I try and go back and watch as many shows as I can that I miss, but I don't catch them all. It is what it is.
Yeah. No. We decided it wasn't the best weekend to do that.
No, I would doubt that.
She's probably like, you know what? I don't know if you're going to survive skydiving. Let's put this off just a little bit.
Hey, let me throw out an idea while I got you here. I was looking at some stuff earlier.
Yeah.
The next Slob Olympics, are you wanting to do it in Florida or?
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to everybody, I guess.
But we could always do it in like some fucked up exotic place. I mean, you figure everybody's.
Oh, wait a minute. I have been campaigning for a Slob Olympics Tijuana, and for whatever reason, nobody will get behind it.
Okay, I ain't going for Tijuana, but what about like Dominican Republic or Cancun or something?
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. People won't come.
No, Pete. Now hold on.
I'm just telling you, people won't come. I understand where you're coming from, and you're going to say it's not any harder to travel there than it is to South Carolina or anywhere else, and I agree with you. But I'm just telling you, just saying going to Dominican Republic was going to scare half of the people away.
It's hard to travel to South Carolina. I'll tell you that.
You know what? It's a good test. It's a good test of people's commitment to the Slob Olympics.
Well, I mean, if you want to do a contest with 5 people, then let's go to the Dominican Republic. I'm on board.
Okay, let me finish my pitch, and this might be 2 years down the road or 3 years down the road, but everybody's spending probably $600-700 doing this. Now, a couple could easily go to an all-inclusive resort, a man and his wife.
Dude, listen to me for a second.
2 nights and
I understand what you're saying. You're doing exactly what I said you were about to do, is explain logically how it costs the same and it doesn't cost any more time. And I agree with you on all those fronts. I'm just telling you that if we say next year that it's in the Dominican Republic, half of the people that come or would have come aren't going to come. That's all I'm telling you.
We'd all come in the Dominican Republic. I guarantee it.
We'll just do a Slob Olympics, Memphis, Tennessee, but everybody bring your Florida vest.
Wait, hey, Pete, I've never been to South Carolina, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are there men armed with AK-47s at the beach in Charleston? Or anywhere on the coast in South Carolina?
This ain't New York City.
What the hell are you talking about, dude?
But I'm pretty sure in the Dominican Republic there are. So, I'm cool with going to South Carolina.
He might have a point there.
Well, I'm not scared of going to the Dominican Republic.
You go to those, like even in Bali, you go to, like, the nice beaches and stuff.
Listen,
the front and the back.
Look, the guy's name
is... There's like these, like, army.
The guy's name is Traveling Fools for a reason. Okay?
Requires armed security. I'm probably not going.
Listen. If we need armed security for
We got
the Slob
Slim.
Olympics, I'm all you need, bro. There is nobody showing up to the Slob Olympics more armed than me. There isn't.
Well, that's great, but traveling fools.
I'm just trying to get you motherfuckers to goddamn expand.
I'm
out
just
a bit,
shitting on
damn
the
it.
Dominican
Well,
Republic,
I understand where you're coming from.
And I
but
almost thought, remember all the people dying in the Dominican Republic about 5 years ago, 4 years ago? I mean, come on, we can all take a risk.
I might shit on the DR, but you could probably talk me into belief.
there was already people bitching about Charleston being too expensive. Oh, they're getting to Charleston. It's really expensive out there. You think if they don't want to come to Charleston, they're going to come to fucking Dominican Republic? You're out of your mind.
Imagine that selling point. Oh, don't drink the water. You know what I can do in Charleston? Drink the fucking water.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. We're going to Charleston, not Columbia.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Hey, we could do the next one in China. We could have Volusia set it up, man. It would cost us nothing. I mean,
Everyone keeps coming up with these crazy places like Tijuana, Vegas.
No, wait a minute. Listen, compared to China and the Dominican Republic, Tijuana seems pretty fucking sensible.
I'm not taking my kids to Tijuana. I'll take them to Mexico, but not Tijuana.
why, man? You can sell them and the ship would be free, dude.
I gotta agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one.
That joke was awesome.
Oh, Lord.
He knows I'm kidding.
But I would like to say, for the record, I would go to any of those places. Dominican Republic, Tijuana, Las Vegas, or fucking wherever. But,
let's go, man.
But,
hey, why don't you and Mrs. Peete
But not for the Slob Olympics, though, because we want other people to come.
Olympics,
that's the whole point.
Okay, well,
let's take the
wait a
fucking
minute.
trip.
Wait a minute. Here's a compromise. I actually do think that, especially compared to all those ideas, a Slob Olympics in Vegas is pretty damn reasonable.
Vegas would be crazy.
We wouldn't even look at a place. Have you ever been there?
The problem,
but I've always wanted
we would be the least weird thing there.
Let me say the one thing. A Slob Olympics in Vegas would be hard as to where we would do it. I think the next one, this is just my advice, throwing it out there.
Wait a minute. They let the real world at the Palm, so obviously that's where we go.
Now, don't get me wrong.
We're going to do all the events. I think the next one, we should shoot for better weather places. And the next one
Vegas is a good
should
weather
be
place.
in Florida, like it was originally planned. But it should be in a, like, Panama City or Daytona. Like one of those crazy places to where they're used to.
How do we get on the subject of next year? We haven't even got through this one yet.
Right. But in all seriousness, I think what the kind of conventional wisdom has been, like a Clearwater, Tampa area would be pretty good because the weather's pretty much guaranteed to be great. And, I mean, those Scientologists don't give a fuck what's going on in Clearwater.
Yeah, it's slim though. You know, Florida. Think about Daytona Beach. I mean, they host Bike Week. I mean, Jesus Christ, we're not going to be at a place. Nobody's going to fucking care what the hell we're doing. Panama City, they do spring break. Hey, you know, nobody gives a shit. We'll show up there.
And Destin either.
Yeah,
Destin. But Destin's boring.
Destin's a tourist trap.
What about Biloxi?
I mean, can we do it on the casino floor? That would be awesome.
I know, I'm just a big Gulf South guy, so we go to random Bama Beach.
I mean, the two that I've heard the most is either Florida or New Orleans. That's the two I've heard the most.
Oh, New Orleans would be a blast.
New Orleans would be fun, but not downtown.
Now see, if we do New Orleans, we have to figure out a way to do Slav Olympics on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, that one.
See, New Orleans is actually a really good option.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a terrible idea at all.
I would love. I've never been there. I want to go there so bad. Hey, there's probably not another. I've never been. There's probably not another city in the United States that I haven't visited that I want to visit more than New Orleans.
I've been
Pete,
twice.
Pete, we had so
Once
much
was
fun.
for work, and the other one was literally for one night.
Yeah.
Because the cruise was leaving out the next day.
All right, so I lived a few years in New Orleans, so next year, if we actually want to do it, like I could definitely help.
Well, first of all, again,
Here's the only problem I see.
Yeah.
Because we have so far, at least, a track record of attracting bad weather with us. That may
And we're
cause
looking good this year. We're looking good this year.
Yeah, well, so far, like I said, our track record so far is not great, and that may bring another Katrina to New Orleans. And I don't think the Slob Olympics needs that kind of bad PR.
nah, March isn't hurricane season, bro.
Well, that's true.
No.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think this year we're looking really good. We're looking really good as far as the weather. I get a report a minute ago. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees, 20% chance of rain.
Yeah.
Mostly sunny on the day of the Slob Olympics. If we can pull this off, this is going to be just ultimate. I was expecting a tsunami. So maybe somewhere there's going to be a tsunami or something like going to wreck us.
With fools because it was almost 80 degrees here in Memphis today. So
no, this winter is so mild.
Yeah, it's definitely been, except for a couple cold snaps, it's definitely been a shorter winter. I ain't gonna call it mild because there was definitely at one point it hit single digits here, so that don't qualify as mild.
What do you guys think about Slav Olympics in Tennessee then?
We just did it. You missed it.
I missed it, and apparently, yeah.
Well,
We were there last year.
Listen, the next one in Tennessee, the next one in Tennessee either has to be Memphis or Nashville, so I don't have to drive, please, God, an exorbitant amount of hours to drive there. I would like a short drive.
I think it should be in New Orleans, honestly. It's like, Pete, you need to come to New Orleans.
I would love to.
New Orleans in less than 6 hours. I'm with it.
No, I'm going to say this right now. You put Pete, Slim, and I on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're having fun.
Well, we might not even make it.
Not even the fun part.
Might not even make it to this level.
You know there's a Hustler Club on Bourbon Street, right?
Oh yeah, we went to it.
Yeah, BB.
Yeah, I want to go there. I know I hate to be the buzzkill. I do have to get off though.
Buzz Killington.
Yeah, I have to end the show.
Listen, you really are a buzzkill because I got a halfway decent buzz going too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This could turn into a good stream right here, Pete.
Well, I mean, I gotta go.
This thing go until 1 in the morning. You ain't got nothing better to do.
Well, yeah,
we can at least go another 20 minutes.
I do have something I have to do tomorrow morning. So.
Okay.
I'm an hour behind, so it's not even midnight
so
for me.
am I. I'm in Central Time. I'm in Central Time, and I ain't got to load till 11 o'clock in the morning, so I got nothing but time.
No, I've had 5 more beers than you, so I'm an hour ahead.
Yeah, well, I've had 7 more shots.
All right, on that note, I love y'all. I'm a peace out.
All right, see you later, brother.
Traveling Fools, it sounds like a great excuse for you to start a stream, sir.
Oh, man, I don't know about that. That's right. I do have to get up and well, it's only 12:29. Jesus Christ, that's not that bad.
See, it's only 11:30 here, and I'm 7 shots into the night.
Yeah, it's
7
not that
shots,
bad.
not that bad.
Well, that's great.
It's not that bad.
All right, Pete, I'm gonna let you
All
go.
right. All right. Let's see you later, brother. Love you. Same with you, fools.
All right, Pete. I've only got like 7 more questions for you. So
I know.
No, man, I'm just kidding. I know. So sorry you had trouble starting your stream tonight.
Well, it's not your fault.
I hope I didn't wreck your. I hope I didn't wreck your party tonight.
She tasted like cigarettes.
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, see you later.
Yeah.
She tasted like cigarettes. All right, everybody. Great show. Yeah, a late start because of the internet issue. But hey, much to my surprise, there was no internet issues during the stream, so that was a good thing. Anyway, I will be back Friday at 11 a.m. for the midday show. Yeah, no shows on Thursdays for me. So everyone have a great night. Thank you for being here. Have a good Thursday.